Good morning. How are you? Now, this is going to be an interesting show because when I went into my Be Live, which is the platform that I use to do these live streams, I couldn't add my second camera for some reason, and I assume that it's the Facebook swap over from the classic to the new that may have caused something to do with the Be Live connection as far as adding second cameras. Luckily, I actually do have eCam, and that's the camera that I'm using, so I'm hoping that it's actually working. So it'd be good to know if it is. Hi to you, Sarah, and g'day, hello, and wonderful happy birthday to me. Oh, look, I said to Tony that I wasn't going to be doing this morning. Say happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me. And I've just done it because you showed it up there, Shaz. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And good morning, Kathy. How are you? And I've got Tracy Matten, who's over on the Boundy page. I do have it cross-posted. It is on the Boundy page, the Hypnosis Plus with Ros page, the live video hub, that's the Facebook pages. And I do have it simulcasting to YouTube, which is why on my profile you'll see the two options for those that enjoy going to watch live streams on YouTube. So, hello, Emily. It started really, really well. I had a beautiful sunshine dawn, and it was lovely and looking like it was going to be lovely and warm and a beautiful day. And now as I'm looking out my window, it's cloudy, it's rained already, the wind is picking up, and it's still going to be a beautiful day. It really is. So what we've got, and I'm just going to, you're on the YouTube, Shaz. Oh, wow. Now, it's not showing up in the the back end of Be Live anymore, that you're either YouTube or Facebook. That's interesting. Can't tell. So there you go. Used to. So it's windy out there. Yes, it is windy out there. Thanks, Kathy. Yes, happy birthday to me. But hey, it's still going to be a beautiful day. I've got things organised, and so that's why, I might not take as long, or I might take as long as I like. Who knows? And yes, they are beautiful cards. The reason for that is because, and I've got to figure out how I'm doing the camera switch this morning. It's not as smooth as if I had the two cameras in the Be Live studio. I've got to go over to my eCam and switch them around like that, so that what you can see is me in the corner and the cards. So this is how I'll probably do the rest of the show. This here is the Pixie Lenormand, because I'm doing more of an emphasis on the Lenormand decks now, because I just love them. I decided to get a couple of extra decks because of the classes I'm doing, and the evening on a Sunday is actually more a casual, interactive one, not a class, but it's only going to be Lenormand cards. So this is the cards that I'm using here, the Pixies, and it does come in a tin like that. And I thought that's so cute. What a great way of carting around and keeping them protected. So that's what I've done. Got this little deck, and here we've got the little guidebook, which I'll probably never use because I don't use the guidebooks. And I just go with the flow with them. And this was the other deck, but this morning I decided to actually use this one of the Pixies because it's just so cute. And I have got my little wand that I found way back. So we'll get into the reading. And I got down to, what is your comment, Emily? Can you maybe give some insight through your cards about snakes today? I had a really scary dream. Snakes are about transformation, though, Emily. They're not necessarily something as far as a symbol, as just something that's a symbolism of snakes. It can be about transformation and healing as well. So, yeah, we're taught more than anything to be scared of snakes when really they are a transformative creature, and they do keep vermin and pests under control and that type of thing. So it's more of a being in control of yourself and how you're transforming is what I'm feeling. Yeah, the cards can certainly give insight. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I feel great. I really do. It was just a wonderful start from a day. It was beautiful sunshine. I don't mind even if there is some weather. Whoops, I'll just straighten that. Is it straight? I haven't quite got it straight, have I? Oh, there we go. Bit straighter for those of us who are Virgos and like everything perfect. Sorry. Well, we do tend to. What we've got, oh, look, this little wand, as much as I like it, I'm finding it's just, and isn't it gorgeous? I just like it. It's gorgeous. Anyway, I'm going to switch over to my pencil, Apple Pencil. With this set of cards, it's still in the same spread that we're using. It's the energy of the workspace there. We've got the home here. We've got the unexpected represented up there. Here we've got your role, and in the centre it's still that outcome. So what we're starting with in that garden space, if the garden in the workspace, what do you actually, because in this deck it's actually called the garden, in the one that I normally use, the Reverie one, Gilded Reverie, it's called the park. Same deal though, it's out in nature, it's the natural factor of what is grown in a garden and all that stuff. So in that workspace, as you're looking at that, it gives that feeling of plant the seeds, nurture, water, and it grows. And that's what I'm feeling with this, that as I'm seeing this particular card, you look at the beautiful archway, the focus on the fountain and the water, the beautiful colour of the sky and that fresh air, and the wonderful flowers and the beauty that's in it. So that it's, and I'm sure that there is more in and around and behind, because it gives that impression of the opening up into, the opening up and into something that even is more productive, more, it gives you that feeling of more. So it's got that growing and moving forward, because you just feel like moving into discovering more through that archway. At least that's what I'm feeling with that. So if you're in your job and you're feeling a bit flat, just move forward, move into that space that's going to discover more of what is beautiful, what is purposeful, what is productive, what is going to give you that joy in your work. And especially in business, moving forward in finding those different ideas that are going to be nurtured, because we have seen the trend of growing ideas and putting them out and into the public, which is also the other meaning of what a garden is. You're out in the public. In the home space, it can be that there is a crossroads happening, and that comes up with some choices as well. So something that's going to be, yeah, awesome. That makes you feel better. Oh, that's okay. Look, it's just over years you pick up some of these things, and the knowledge, it's being exploratory, being in wonderment at what there is, and actually then taking those steps. And that's partly this here too with the garden and the crossroads. It's taking those steps that's discovering more who we are, more what there is of meaning for us in life, and then you decide which branch of that road you want to go off on, and that type of thing. Every single step, every single thing that we do is actually part of that crossroads that we're meeting at any point in time, really, because decisions are that they're a crossroads. So I'm just trying to look. Oh, who's someone else has sent a thing? Oh, happy birthday! Thank you, Sue. So we are taking those steps all the time. That the crossroads and things that we are having happen. Oops. Sorry, I've just got to. Oh, look, this is funny, because I've just got to send back to my sister a message, and oopsie. I've just got to send her a message. I'm live at the moment. Streaming at the moment. So sorry about this. Because I'm a twin, it's also her birthday. And of course, we do wish each other a happy birthday. She probably thought that I was finished with my live stream, but obviously I'm not. So, but that's okay. I'm hoping that I'm still going live and it hasn't finished and I bumped something off. You might need to just let me know quickly there. Am I still going live? There's so much going on my screen at the moment. Oh, gorgeous. And hello, Chantel, over on my Boundy page too. I've just seen that comment. That hasn't disappeared. Oh, goodness. And here we are. There was a crossroads of decision. Do I answer the phone or not? I'll give her a call shortly. It is wonderful being a twin, though. So here's that choice that we're needing to make. With the birds up the top, that's actually to do with the communication and communicating, getting together, congregating in the little flocks or whatever we're going to do it in. We're free to fly free, and that's the impression that I've got. It's that just popped into the head. Weird. I suppose because I'm seeing that the birds themselves there are flying free. So that it is communication. There's the two of them that are there, whether they're a pair of birds and it's to do with a little bit of that relationship side of things too. It can be anything of that in this reading. Oh, just a reminder too. Good, thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Karen. Yes, I'm glad. Thank you for getting back to me with that. Just a reminder quickly too, for those that want to have their comments put out, to actually click that mytimetv.live link there too. So remind yourself, or you're going to be reminded through the day, that you have freedom of speech, that you can communicate, you can say what in fact you're actually being called to say, what you feel, what you think at that moment in the day. That's where the unexpected with the birds is going to be meaningful for you. There'll be that little reminder as that unexpected. Say your piece in gentle and loving ways though. So that it's, for the good of all type of thing, because at times we don't realise how much influence our words actually are having on others. So, and we're down here in our role of the sunshine, and that's probably why that message came in as it did, because of the sunshine. It needs to have the light brought out. We need to be that light for others. And I'm just going to move that down just the tiniest bit. We need to be that light for others in our life. And it's also to shine the light on ourselves, on our inner darknesses that we need to actually bring forward to actually heal, and then further be that brighter light for others. And I mean, what are we here for? There's many times where over the years I myself have actually asked that question of me. What am I actually here for? There's times, I did grow a family, a business, and moved on from that and grew into offering services to others and all of that. There's purpose in everything we do. And for the ultimate end result, what actually is it? And those questions we ask ourselves, it's being who we are and being the best person we can be and shining our light out to the world, to show by example, to show by our own knowledge and experiences, not to force it, but just be us. And that then interconnects with everything else that is meant to happen with the synchronicities in life, because they happen. I know that one. So that we've got the anchor as our outcome. And the anchor in this, it almost looks like it's actually on land. Well, I suppose it is, but it's the profile. I'm thinking, because I haven't really studied this deck of cards myself yet. I'm looking at this image here and thinking, that is the island, that's the land. Then you've got the sea and all that's in it. And there's the land underneath that you're actually anchoring your anchor into, so to speak. So it really is going through those layers where we've moved through those layers to actually place that anchor, to give ourselves that steadiness, to actually have that stability and have that work in our day, through the day to day. It's the focus. We're focusing on having that steadiness hold us for the day and stability, so that we can get on with what we're actually doing, be who we are. So that's what I'm feeling with that depiction of the anchor. So we really are getting ourselves out and into that public arena with our ideas for what we're bringing to the world as far as our livelihoods, and being able to give and do, and in that aspect of what is work, and moving it through to being able to make those decisions for our home space, for our relationships, and especially with the birds going to be coming flying through. They can be so brief and especially in the unexpected position, it's going to be those brief encounters with good communication that really is going to shine our light within, shine our light without, to create that stability for us and others in our lives too. Okay, so I'm feeling that that is the energy of what is today. And because I decided what I'd do is put the second set of cards, the usual ones there, because I can. And here is what they look like today as and I'm hoping I can actually swing it round. Isn't it just such a beautiful deck? I really love that deck. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm going to put myself, is that going to be all right there? Right in the middle. And seeing how we actually are. That looks a bit weird. Can't we have some fun with this technology? Love it. I really do. And I can go as small as I want or as big as I like. But I'll just put myself there and we'll have a look at that. So for anything else that's actually coming out of this set, as far as the Gilded Reverie, what I love is this card is the first bird one that came out of what I was when I was finding the exact same cards in the Gilded Reverie. It was the owl. So for this bird card and comparing it, the energy around it really deepens even further for the fact that it's the owls rather than just the bird card, because it gives it that depth of wisdom and bringing forward what is from your own past, from your own experiences into the today, right now. Okay, so on that note, wow, I'm doing, and I shall just move that out of the way. I might just put that up there right in the top corner and go back to, actually I might just drop it out because I can with this one. It makes it easy. So thank you very much for watching this morning, for being here, and for the birthday wishes. Thank you very much. It's a lovely, wonderful world that we live in, as much as at times we sort of just wonder how crazy and mad it's going. And I've got another phone call. I'm just going to have to just hold that off and I'll ring 2 people back later. That's the thing you get when it's your birthday, I suppose, the calls. So thank you very much. I look forward to being here tomorrow morning for another spread. I was trying to think of the word, for a reading, card reading, the general card reading that we've just done. Wonderful for our beautiful day today. Looking forward to tomorrow. Continue to be the best person that you can be, because that really is all we can be. But it's not just the all, it's the everything. Love, spread it out, and being the best person that you can be. So namaste until tomorrow.